It's raining. It's kind of nasty already, so it should be a fun little Monday. It's almost midnight. We just got back from the Red Sox game. They lost in 11 innings, and I'm exhausted. So, good night. I will see you tomorrow. This is the type of day we're having. I just got off work. It's 5 p.m. I changed into my PJs immediately. I need to sit on the couch. I'm gonna call Shannon. I've just been in a terrible mood all day. I've read so much news. I've been reading so much about the ICE raids and seeing so many videos about protesters being like tear gassed and getting flashbang grenades thrown at them in LA. And I just can't sit with that anymore. Like, I just can't think about it. But I can't stop thinking about it. So I'm gonna call Shannon and probably like commiserate and then make dinner and just like try to be present. Happy Wednesday. I have a rare day of no scheduled calls and no cold calls that I need to do, at least for the morning. So I'm gonna go to a cafe and work, which I never do. But I thought that it would be a nice way to switch things up because I do have a lot of stuff to do, but it's mostly like writing and transcribing and note-taking and stuff like that. So I'm gonna walk over to Blank Street and set up shop there. Hopefully there's a table open. Fingers crossed. I didn't do crazy makeup, but I just did a little mascara, a little brow gel, a little lipstick. And then I'm wearing my new black t-shirt that I thrifted and jeans and the shoes that I literally wear 6 days every week. Just got back from the library. It was a little bit gluttonous. This is 5 books, which is a lot. But I'm going out of town on Friday. I'm gonna see my grandparents and then I'm gonna be in Indiana for a few days. So I feel like I'll have a lot of time to read, like on the plane and then in the car and just at home. And then I'm gonna be back in Boston for like a week, and then I'm going to the Vineyard for a weekend with Liz and Abby. And I feel like I'll be reading there too. So I just feel like I'm gonna get through these. Like, they're not due until July, and that gives me plenty of time. Maybe I'm wrong, we'll see. But I'm gonna show you what I got because I want to. First one, All the Lovers in the Night by Mieko Kawakami. I loved the other Kawakami book that I read this year. I read Breasts and Eggs when I was in Europe / like right when I got back from Europe, and it was really good. It talked a lot about like womanhood, which is one of my favorite themes when I'm reading, and this book seems to be, at least like from the inside cover, this seems to be sort of in the same like vein. So I'm excited to read it. I really liked her writing before. I thought it was beautiful. I'm excited to read her again. The next thing I got is The Bluest Eye by Toni Morrison. I read Beloved, I want to say last fall. I really liked it, and I've been wanting to read The Bluest Eye for a really long time because I feel like it's one of her more popular ones, but it's also more like magic realism, I think. Maybe I'm wrong, but from what I've read about it, it is a little bit more, it seems like it would be like one of the most up my alley of hers. So I'm excited to read it. The next one I got is called The Door by Magda Szabo. I don't know how you pronounce it. This one I don't really know how to describe. I've heard good things about it from a book YouTuber that I follow, and I usually really trust her recommendations, especially with things that would be considered classics, which I think this one would. I believe it's about a woman who kills her either housemaid or like her roommate, somebody that she lives with, and then she goes through sort of a reckoning as a result of that. I think it might be a little bit similar to Crime and Punishment, I'm not sure, but in the sense of like sort of mental downfall after committing a heinous act. This will be my first book by a Hungarian author, and that's basically all that I have to say about it. I don't know really anything about it, but I'm excited to try it out. Next one is called A Burning. It takes place in India, and it's about like 3 different people, and then their stories kind of overlap and like intertwine, and I usually really like that, like when an author is able to like weave together multiple storylines and like I don't know, create something with multiple people who are totally unrelated. I think that's really cool. It looks like it will be a very quick read. Like the pages are very thin and like widely spaced and stuff. So that was another reason that I allowed myself to get 5 books, is because I was like, okay, I can probably get through this one pretty fast. And then the last book is called Husbands. I've never heard of this before. I've never heard of this author before, but I saw it on the like new and noteworthy shelf. And it looks really funny. It's about this woman who comes home and she's greeted by this husband, but she's not married and she doesn't know who he is. And then it like cycles through, like the husband just keeps changing and she has never been married, so she doesn't know who these guys are. Those are my 5 books. Sorry that I just talked about them for so long. And sorry I was so inarticulate. It's been all day. I haven't checked in. It is 3:30 right now and I'm just sitting in a park waiting to meet up with Gabby for coffee. I have the afternoon off because I'm covering a meeting tonight and I'm like making the most of it, I feel like. I have this like cute little outfit on. It's very windy, as you can tell. But I'm just gonna read until she gets here and then we're gonna get coffee and hang out. And tomorrow I'm going to Nashville to see my grandparents. So I need to pack. Good morning. Happy Friday. It's been a day. And it's about 11:30 a.m. I'm working today. I'm logging off at like 4:30 because I need to take the train to the bus to the shuttle to get to the airport because an Uber is going to be $50 and I simply can't do that. So I need to finish packing my suitcase and I need to get all of my stuff together because I'm going to Nashville and then I'm gonna be going from Nashville to Indiana. And I have nothing. I just feel so unprepared and scattered.